Oh, pardon me. I was supposed to keep you company, wasn't I? Oh, I do apologize. I must have dozed off. Christ, I must be a monster for being able to sleep after all that. And a night. Gosh. I mean, you know the turn of phrase. How do you even sleep at night? You know, with the knowledge that you married a monster. Yes, a monster. A monster of the most pathetic kind. The kind that doesn't even bite or scratch or steal, but the kind that simpers and wails and whines and doesn't even know he does wrong. And in his own mind, he might even be doing right. Right by someone. Anyone. If not me. I'm not even a survivor of the monster. I mean, how unfortunate am I that the monster clothes me in finery and gives me a penny ante job to while my days away in the public eye. He the CEO and me the secretary. Because how dare he, right? No. It's not that simple. And to let him around the child we bore in this unholy matrimony, I think that just makes me a monster too. No. No wonder I can sleep at night. It's not my strife. It hardly even feels like my life. Oh, but listen to me, waffling on and on and on. Oh, the misery. Oh, the misery. Oh, you do not want to hear this. Even if you say you do, whether for me or yourself or the paycheck I provide, you don't, because even I don't want to hear myself. If anyone else heard the way I bitch and moan, they'd call me ungrateful, and they'd be right. Just know that you are young. I don't know how young, but younger than me. Always. Always younger than me. Take my advice. Don't let yourself wake up to a stranger. Even if you're the husband, there's nothing stopping you from becoming nothing more than his wife. If you know what I know now. Take it from me. In a blink of an eye, he went from the kind of boy to hotwire the roller coasters at the old abandoned Thorn Carnival and Circus Circuit down near the Ralphs, just because he could, to slipping sleeping pills in your... to calling you a... doing the... just because... he could... Maybe nowadays your name wouldn't be stripped from you, your finances won't be his, and you won't always be addressed second in professional conversation, but maybe you'd be the type to be smart enough not to risk falling into those traps to begin with. You'd be better off falling asleep forever. I wish I could. He makes it easier than it should be. Really, truly. But I can't. I have to be there to raise Evelyn. Evie. I have to teach her what I just taught you, and I have to either hope or despair at the idea that she might not learn it well at all. But not just that. I don't want her to grow so weary and bitter at such a young age, even if it would serve her very well in life. I want to watch her grow up. I want to see where this fascination with surgery takes her. I want to know what she would have to say about this or that and this. I want to watch her bloom as her own person with her own thoughts, feelings, fashion sense. I want to be there for the angsty teen years and the boy or girl crazy fever that claimed me as its victim. I mean, you could say to almost fatal degree, but I want to see her live a life fuller and more successful than I could dare dream of for myself, let alone hers. You know this, don't you? You know that I love her more than anything, more than I love myself, more than I even love being alive myself at this point. Especially at times like these that seem to be coming closer and closer together more and more frequently. I love her. Because who couldn't? And I think you love her the same way I do. For the same exact reasons I do. You don't have to try to love her with the way she so politely dozes in the back seat, teddy bear a balled up fist away. You just do. You love her because that's what you do. What I do, what you do, what we do. But I've got to get away. I've got to get away. I can't divorce him. Everything I have now either was given to me or was taken by him. And even if he doesn't want Evie, care for Evie, well, he has you. He has the optics of being a businessman with a family slantum to worry about. He'll fight me in court if only to prove that he's not the bad guy. A bad guy. I mean, as if that isn't the worst thing he could possibly do in that case, but the man's head, it's just not right. If I took her and ran, oh, it would take months to even gather up those kinds of resources. To make it out of the state without him picking up on something or other. Credit card statements, phone tracking, registered vehicle, even our names could... Gosh, if we ran, I don't even know if my Evie would even be my little Evie anymore. It's all such a... Wait, where are we? I mean, I don't mean to sound posh or picky in any sort of way, but I kind of figured we would be heading home after such a... What is this? A carnival? An actual... Oh my god, a thorn carnival and circus circuit? I thought those places stopped existing after the owner's sister went all... Wait. It's a car under your name. One that you insisted on driving even though, well, I wouldn't go out my way to disparage your name in any sort of way, but it's nowhere near the standard of vehicle that the wife of a Fortune 500 company owner would be found riding in. I left my phone at home at your suggestion. Oliver's on his business trip and... Oh... god. Were you planning this all along? This whole time? From the very moment that I flat out told you that I didn't want to be alone tonight. I guess I didn't mean for you to take it so literally, to give me a reason to not be alone tonight in that big brutalist house, but you did. Because you're just that nice. Well, aren't I a little old to be reading into anything else? I mean, careful. The layabout trophy wife and the housekeeper is such an old cliche. I mean, what would the papers say? Oh my gosh. How does it feel like a million years since I've last laughed when I know it's only really been an hour or two? I suppose time slows to an eternity when you're contemplating a life poorly lived, but we still have tonight, don't we? Evie, baby, wake up! Wait! You should do it. You should! You're one of our favorite people in the world, you know? Why not remind her of why? Really? Why don't you? Just give her another reason to love you. Day by day, into nights like this. Just give her one more reason to love you as dearly as she can.